So, nice morning, going to the Spec V. Should be a good day. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to 6th Gear Auto. My name is Sam. Today, I am off to an event called Caffeine and Chrome. So this is hosted by one of the groups I've gone to in the past, the Gateway Classic Cars of Philadelphia. I am obviously back in Philly. It was Thanksgiving, and I wanted to come home, obviously. But this event, it started a few minutes ago. It's going to take me probably about like 45-50 minutes to get there. Not going to be too bad. They said should be a few exotics, classics, tuners, stuff like that. So should be pretty good. Mustang Shelby right here. Ooh. So first thing I see walking in is an all-black 97 NSX Turbo with a stick. God, I'm a huge fan of like the classic NSX. Like this body style, I just love it. I might like the one after it, the second gen with the non-pop-ups more, but this is such a clean example. It's so pretty. We've got a few cool cars. We've got a bunch of old Mercedes SLs lined up over here. But it looks like just a normal Jaguar, I think. But so this is the 92 XJS. It's a V12. If you saw Doug's recent video, you know about this now. But it's really pretty. V12 XJS. We got a bunch of Beetles lined up. So we got this orange Beetle, then the black one, and a yellow, and another black one. I actually really like this, the yellow Targa. That's really cool. So with Mustang, what's your favorite tuning company between these two? We got the Celine 281 Supercharged here. We've got the Roush 540 RH next to it. Which one would you go with? You can see they've got a bit of everything here because I showed you guys down the other end a bunch of old Mustangs. We've got a Cummins Ram 2500 on the big off-road tires with looks like probably 30s on it. Yeah, it's the specially forged wheels. But right next to that you got an old rat rod. Like, there's just everything here. Really gorgeous color on this replica Shelby Cobra. They're asking just shy of 38 grand, but this blue paint, just really gorgeous. But this is what I would buy. So this, anyone want to give me an extra 11 grand? It's an 89 Alfa Romeo Spider Quadrifoglio with a hardtop that I'd never seen. So the hardtop I know was an option you could get. It's still a removable roof, but I love these things. So anyone willing to give me the extra 11 grand to buy this, be very grateful. Thank you very much. We've got a yellow Plymouth Prowler, which I love the way these things looked, just like I love the SSR. Kind of fall in the same market of cars that let people down dramatically. But, I mean, it's still cool looking. This design has aged so well over time. We got Kit from Knight Rider, at least a very, very good replica, including, look at this interior. That's actually really cool. The interior is kit. Gorgeous color on this old Mustang Mach 1. This is a 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1 with 17,000 on it. That's incredible. And it's such a nice color. You don't see colors like this on modern cars. You really don't. Got some old school Utes. So we've got, this is the Holy Carbed Chevy El Camino. And right next to it we've got one of the meanest looking El Caminos I've ever seen in my life. This is from 1987. It's only got 68 miles on it. It's got a full like drag setup, if you can see that through the reflection in the glass. It explains the radials on it. We got an Eldorado ETC, and next to that we got a Porsche 944. This is kind of cool. It's next to the 944. We've got, it might be, okay, I was thinking it's a Myers-Manx, but it's a 1999, it's a wreck Volkswagen two-door. So it's pretty much a street legal off-roader, I'm pretty sure. Like a dune buggy kind of thing. The glitter paint, that's pretty cool. So question for all you guys. I have been a fan of the GTO, the one built by Holden, pretty much ever since I saw it. Do you guys think that this could make like a really, like, what do you think if I was to go with one of these as my next car? Because I found one recently that it's the 6-liter with a manual 6, and it just looks incredible. So what would you guys say if my next car were to be the 6-liter Pontiac GTO? It's pretty cool. So I said earlier that over there was like a hot rod, rat rod kind of thing. This is a Roadster. So this is actually, it says 1925 Ford Roadster. You can see it here. There we go. It's just shy 30 grand. It's got less than 8,000 miles on it. This thing is insane looking. Like, look at this thing. Look at the drag radials. I mean, they're a little deflated, but look at this. That's insane looking. Pretty cool. This is probably in the best shape I've seen of these really ever. The old 13-window Volkswagen bus. So 1965 model with obviously the 13 windows. I have not seen one in this condition ever, I'm pretty sure. If you could, some like kind of rad looking cars. So this is the old 89 Chevy Camaro. It looks like it might be the IROC with the chrome wheels like that. Yeah, it says IROC Z on that. A little bit of paint damage up in the front, but I mean the car's from 89, what do you expect? But this MG is pretty cool too, some paint damage too. But which would you choose? I know they're complete different markets, but would you choose the IROC Z Camaro or would you choose the MGB if you were in that kind of decision? Now you want to talk about classics. These are classics. This is an old Ford, looks like possibly a Model A, meaning it probably, yeah, so it's a Model A, 1931. The one down there was older, but it's a lot more custom, obviously. But, I mean, these cars are almost 100 years old. That's incredible. They're almost 100 years old and they're in better shape than a lot of cars today. It's really amazing to see that. This thing's a monster. So this looks like it's an old Suburban, like the 80s or 90s Suburban, but I'll give you guys this view for reference. So I am 6'3". The car towers over me. That's like a little much, even in my mind. Yeah, so this is the 91 V1500 Suburban. It's like $18,000. Exhaust coming out right in front of the rear wheel. Jesus, this thing's a monster. Oh my god. We got an old Ford 750 behind that, which is, by comparison, almost the same height actually. It's a cab over design. You can see you'd be sitting on the engine pretty much, but that's pretty cool. One of the few recent regrets I could have ever thought of is I had a chance to buy one of these as my first car instead of the Spec V. It was a few $100s cheaper, but it was still in the shop when I wanted to see it. It was on lowering springs and had black wheels, but it was an automatic. This one's stick. I still love these things. They're like timeless designs almost, actually. Jesus. So before that BMW went by, I was about to start recording this. This is a Mercedes SL65 AMG. So you can probably tell by the size of this engine cover, at least. But right here, this is the V12 bi-turbo model. That didn't sound good, but it was just a plastic cup over there. So you can see something cool decided to park next to the Spec V, which it's not looking its best right now. It's winter almost. I have not gotten to like redo part of the headlights recently. We've got this S6 Avant in British Racing Green on HREs. So this is pretty cool. This is a V8. This is an all-wheel drive wagon with a stick. I was actually confused when this first came in because I could not tell what it was. This is the old Celica GT. So this is back when the Celica was rear-wheel drive, before it was the Celica Supra, I'm pretty sure actually. So, notchback design. This thing looks really good. Like, it aged very well. It still looks like a muscular little sports car. Really cool. Guys, I'm going to end the video here. It is about 11:30. This is ending in about 30 minutes. Nothing new is really showing up. And it's, again, like a 45-50 minute drive home. So if you guys like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. And also, check out Gateway Classic Cars of Philadelphia. And they've got a few branches all around the country. They've got some seriously cool cars. So if you're ever interested in like classic cars, tuners, muscle, stuff like that, check them out. They are probably one of the best sites I've seen for it. But yeah, until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.